What's going on, guys? So here I have some Diamond Dynasty, and in this video I want to talk about them because I was just watching the Steve Jobs movie, and if you guys know, I love Steve Jobs, and one of my favorite quotes that Steve Jobs had was, "I'm convinced about half of what separates successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance." And I'm going to equate this to something close to me, which is YouTube. So in YouTube, when you start off a YouTube channel, there's a base layer of commentators. And I'm sorry if you were in the base layer. There's a lot of people. I was at one point. I'm a little bit out of it now. But there is a small base layer, a ton of people who want to be successful on YouTube. Okay? For MLB The Show, there's a ton now. For Madden, there's even more. There's so many people who are have like 100 to 200 subs. And they kind of just like, they either stay that way. Here I make a terrible play. They either stay that way or they get past that layer. And the difference between the people who stay there forever and then end up quitting and the people who end up making it to 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, 100,000 and are because you know what the reason that everybody wants to start a YouTube channel? Same reason I did. You can play video games, be popular in the community, and make a little bit of money on it. Like, it's an amazing job, but it's not going to happen easily. I think people have this misunderstanding that the top YouTubers just got there easily. That is so false. It is very, very difficult. And what separates how they got by the base layer, and even the ones who have 1 million got by like the middle layer and all this stuff, is just by working hard. You can't stop. You really just can't stop. You always have to be like, I think about this channel a lot. Like, it has to not consume your thoughts. I don't want to talk about it like that, but you have to be committed to it. And you have to have, like Steve Jobs, like that's perseverance. He started something from nothing. You have to be willing to start at nothing to get, because everyone you know in your life that is successful started off as nothing. So you just have to understand that when you start a YouTube, and you know you can't rely on shoutouts, because that's late. That's not. Don't want to say that's lazy. It's good, but it's not you. You have to build your own brand. You have to be in whatever you're doing. I'm not like, let's not even like just stop this at YouTube. In whatever, in sport, whatever you're doing, there's always going to be a base layer of people who are kind of good, but they don't want to put the work in to become great. And the ones who see everybody else and don't think I want to be just as good as them, but the ones that see everyone else and think I want to be better than them. Like you, if you want to be good on YouTube, you gotta be. I heard Average Rage Gamer say that, and he's just like me. You gotta be competitive. You gotta see other people who are doing the same thing you are, who are bigger than you, and you gotta want to be bigger than them. You gotta have that competitive drive, just like in sport. For me, I get it from sport, and of never wanting to lose when I'm playing sports. And I get the same kind of feeling when I'm on YouTube. Like, I want to grow the fastest. I know I'm not growing the fastest, but I want to grow. Here, I actually switched my camera to a camera that I think you guys will like more. Even if you're not growing the fastest, you gotta want to grow the fastest. And my last point is, you always have to be thinking ahead. And I know it seems a little crazy, but when you're at I'm only at like almost 8,000 subscribers, which isn't a ton. But I never think, oh, I'm excited to hit 9,000. I'm excited to hit, I want to hit 100,000. The reason why I put so much, first of all, I love making videos. I love all my viewers. It's just one of the most rewarding things for me in my life. I just love making videos. But you have to be thinking ahead. When you make a video and you have 100 subscribers, you gotta be thinking, I'm making this video so one day I can get 100,000 subscribers, and this is my full-time job. You gotta think like that. You can't think the short-minded thinkers who are like, oh, I don't know. I don't want to say it's bad to think short-minded. You gotta think big. You gotta have confidence in yourself, and you gotta be passionate about it, because that's how you're gonna be successful. There's really no other way to say in everything, in sports and all these guys you're playing with on MLB The Show, they got by the base layer and they got successful. So no matter what you're doing, just be like Steve Jobs and just have that perseverance and drive, and that will take you places that you wouldn't even imagine. Like I put a lot of work into football, and it's paying off for me. I'm getting some of my university paid for it, and I want this YouTube to go take off too. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like, and if you liked it, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.